let's rank the best conference final duos.
Ready?
We're ready. The conference final.
Do it. We're here.
So, boys, sit back and relax if you can, because today we had no NBA. And
That's
as
crazy.
sad as it was, it's because we are coming into these conference finals. After this little segment, we'll do a bit of a comment. We'll probably be talking about it as we go.
Mm-hmm.
But here, we're starting off with ranking the best duos of the conference finals. So, obviously, we've got Boston, Indiana, and then Minnesota versus Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wondering which duos we've gone with, these should be the duos. Tatum and Brown for Boston, Halliburton and Siakam for Indiana, Ant and Cat for Minnesota. You could argue Rudy, but it's Cat. And then Dallas, no question, it's Luka and Kyrie.
Yep.
All right, boys. I feel like a bit of an obvious number 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's start with it.
The same team that...
It's Celtics.
the same team that their own coach described as the uninvited guest to these conference finals. The Indiana Pacers duo of Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam. That's not to say. There's no scrubs here, especially in-season tournament Halliburton or Game 7 the other day Halliburton. It's just that the way Halliburton has sort of gone for the rest of the season, and Siakam, hopefully everyone's healthy next season and we get a real
showing.
a real punch in the mouth from the Pacers, and
For
this
sure.
isn't just a flash in the pan.
Yep.
But I've put them there. Surely you guys agree.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
They're number 4.
I agree.
Easily, when you look at their numbers individually, they're like 10 ticks down.
Yeah. All right.
Inexperience as a duo.
And now this is where it gets tough. So we've got the Boston, Dallas, and Minnesota trio. Rise. Who you putting third there?
Third.
Yeah.
If you get this wrong.
So we're not doubling up, are we? We're just
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, and 3,
hey,
and 4.
You have to
Andy.
stick it on the wall.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown.
No way. No way. And look, there's no no way.
Did they even play together?
Ah!
No, but you can look at
Go,
their
Chief, go.
offensive.
Play
you
single
can-
ball.
I understand, right?
Oh,
But
they're not
this
the
is-
only ones
this
here to
is-
play single ball.
This is not a 2x2 kind of situation. This is they have their firstly, they're men amongst boys. They're built, and they've had that playoff. How many years now in a row that they've been in the conference finals or thereabouts?
Yep.
Bow out to the Heat. And then when you look at their stats, 25, 10, and 5 for Jason Tatum, and then 23, 6, and 2. I want to put them higher, but also they've barely even scratched the surface. Like the potential of what they've shown so far is ready to explode. But I can understand. I can understand why there's doubts, because they haven't been tested and everybody's salty. So for me, I'm putting them at. This is torture. It's torture, but I have to say, really, I think I want to put them at number 2.
Okay.
But yeah, where will you put them? So we got 3 and we got 2.
I'm with Rise.
No. No.
And that's majority, so let's
Nah.
put them there.
No. When you put them, okay, I can understand you have
Gross.
Michael Jordan, but Cat ain't like that.
All right,
Cat ain't-
let's
Cat ain't
talk
like
about
that.
it. First and foremost, these guys are really good. They're really solid. And yeah, we're getting flamed last week in the comments of, I think that's gone into your brain a little bit. We're getting flamed for underrating Jason Tatum. I'll keep putting Jamal Murray above Jason Tatum, because what has Jamal Murray and Jason Tatum shown us when it comes down to it? Jamal Murray went to the finals, big asterisks because he has Jokic by his side, but Jamal Murray made shots in that last playoffs, and even this playoffs. It's just the difference was last playoffs, he was fully fit. I don't know what the difference, but he just couldn't go this whole playoffs. When he's going, Jamal Murray, this is me defending last week, I ranked him over Tatum. Jamal Murray's a freak shot maker, and he's a freak player. Tatum, bro.
I still don't trust his shot.
he's-
Whether it's a mid-range or a three-pointer.
He's just, Tatum
He's a specimen. Like, look at it. Like, 6'6" or whatever,
But he's
going
not-
through the lane. I know he's not that LeBron James kind of, but he has that in him.
Tatum
Cole Kuzma shoots like him.
Tatum is a great player, but he's so within his mechanics. If his mechanics,
Yeah.
he's going to do his beautiful
the
shot. If it misses, too bad.
Yeah.
For me, Tatum doesn't have that, like, if you push him away from his spots,
Will he still give you? Will he still burn you?
he can't. And that the best players, and I think we've got a few here, and I've got a few reasons. Jaylen Brown is also good. Sometimes I think Jaylen Brown looks better than Tatum.
Tatum, yeah.
That can be a crazy statement, but you sort of
But
know what I
like
mean
Tatum's
when
overall
you
game
chuck it
more
on.
than-
And yes, they keep getting to the conference finals much because of them. But I keep coming back to, you know how big of a deal it is to be well constructed and well coached. This Boston team, run by Brad Stevens and Danny Ainge, who made that awesome Brooklyn trade to get the picks to get Jaylen Brown. And then a great coach who we were saying is the best coach, Brad Stevens, who now is the GM, Brad Stevens, who brought in Porzingis, Drew Holiday, all this. They're so well run. Where would Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown be on the Dallas Mavericks the last few years? I'm not saying now. Now they would be whatever.
I think Jaylen Brown might be better. Like on his own.
Some
team
days I can
because-
see that.
Yeah.
I really can.
Jason Tatum, I don't know, but at the end of the day, he has that potential in him.
And even if they win the title this year, I don't give a shit. Even if they win
Really?
the title, yeah, bro, because
If they fall,
It's all- what I'm trying to say to
it will
you
really
is-
cement this third.
yeah,
That's-
what I'm trying to say to you is it's their team. It's always their team.
Yeah, they
They've
have
always got a great team. You know what I mean? They've always got a great team around them. You know, half the best players in the league, if they had been surrounded by the Celtics teams of the last few years, like
Crazy.
we're talking LeBron, we're talking Embiid, we're talking, KD. If these guys were surrounded by a well-constructed basketball operations bullshit, so many more players would look as high as ranked as Jason Tatum. What I'm getting at is I've got Ant and Cat above them because even now, as we saw last week, rank Ant just from this sample size.
Yeah, the
He's-
sample size too small.
It's too small. I get that everyone's not ready to say it yet.
I'm
I'm ready
off. I'm popping.
to put Ant above
Wow.
Tatum. And Cat, even just like the 2 or 3 great games that he gave us in that series against Denver, is more meaningful to me to anything that Brown has done. That game, he only scored like 23 points in game 7 or some shit. Massive run from Karl Anthony Towns. Not by the numbers, but you watching him be aggressive. I think it was like 2 or 3 games this
and
year.
he was locking down Jokic.
Sorry, yes. And defensively, bro.
He was locking down, but
More meaningful to me than Jaylen Brown and anything
he's also
he's done.
susceptible to that getting, the
Yep.
foul situation, and then he's out of the game. Whereas Tatum is always going to be in the game. I think the reason why I don't rate the duo like what you have, I just think Cat is the weak link here.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I will say that I'm the small sample size of literally just this playoffs. Ant is already way above Tatum for me, and Cat is doing enough, trickling enough good games, great games, where I even have Cat. Like I'd take Cat over.
His size is a problem. His size
Really?
yeah, I would. His size is a problem. You can't guard him.
And he's so.
Unfortunately,
That's right. There's that as well.
You just can't guard him because he can play on the perimeter. He can shoot that throw with super confidence. And then if he drives on you and you're a big, he's probably going to beat you if you're guarding him in the perimeter.
Yeah.
It's only when he's actually missing around the ring is when it looks bad.
I love MJ's defensive tenacity.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when he was able to turn it on, he's like, "Oh, look, I've got Jamal Murray again," and then switch the whole game
Put
on.
him in cuffs.
Crazy. Like when he says, "Oh, I'm having bad shooting night." Like, does Tatum do it to that level? Like, I know Tatum's a defensive guy, but not to that level of MJ that we got here.
Edwards is getting up above the ring. He's blocking. Like, yeah, you just
And
see it.
even the having a bad night, like he's still exactly what I described of Tatum, of just in his mechanics. Ant is already showing us he's one of those players. He can go beyond his spots.
Yeah.
We're almost giving him the crown and on what everyone gave Luka. I know it took me and you probably some time, but a lot of people gave Luka that crown when he was that age as well, 23, 22.
Yeah.
You know, he got the crown early. So
And
I think
he's not
Edwards
even-
has almost earned that crown.
And that bringing up it's interesting because that notion of the Luka type crown, the Shea, the whatever the crown. SGA is not even the point guard. SGA is not even crazy usage like Luka, Shea, Embiid, Jokic. He's not even like constantly like making things run. They have a good system where Conley is the playmaker.
Yeah.
So this guy is getting to these heights that we're talking about. Yes, he's got an awesome team and roster construction as well. But when they need something special, he's the special. And so,
Did you see him hit the threes in the fourth?
yeah.
Like, he just,
Especially the last one.
he just hits, the last one, but he just puts them up because he knows he has to make the play, and they go in every time.
Oh,
This whole series, they've just been going
This
in
whole playoffs.
when they really need him. It's crazy.
It's just a grin for ear to ear.
Oh,
What,
I love it.
Like, is that he's got the highest approval rate?
Green light.
Well, not green light, but approval rate from everybody in terms of
Oh,
no
right.
haters.
Oh,
Yeah,
Edwards.
I think so. Right now, yes.
right now
Yep.
it feels like
Maybe
yeah.
next year it might turn, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Easy.
When people win, people will hate.
Yeah.
So
It will happen.
Rise and I both have Tatum and Brown at 3.
Okay, so
I have Cat and Ant 2. What do you guys have at 2?
I got him at 2.
I got him at 2.
Oh, lovely.
That's what I had him at 3rd because of I just want a
Yeah.
larger sample size.
and that's fine. Everyone's got their different opinions, and I know the majority will keep. Like we got in the comments last week about Tatum, been to 6 conference finals. So
0
Yeah,
rings.
yeah, 0
what has he
wins.
done?
He
You know,
means what
because
says
when
what?
it comes this is right. This is actually a good way to put it. As I keep saying, he keeps getting there because yes, he's a great player, but he's always got such a great team and usually a great coach. Whatever. If he was so great, he would have grabbed that series against the Warriors by the balls or whatever against all these series that they're in. Eventually, it comes down to the Celtics don't have the best player in the series. Against Miami, all those times. Against the Warriors, finally, we don't have the best player in the series.
And
This
he's-
guy should be starting
He's in
to.
the East.
That's right. He should be not surpassing. He should be like, you know what? We are up and coming. You Warriors are declining. We're going to take this from you.
Yeah.
No,
Al Horford at age as well, but
that's it. And so we obviously have the Dallas Mavericks. I couldn't deny it.
well, the only thing I can deny is that as much as Luke is scoring like 30, bloody 8 or whatever, 30 and then 8 assists or whatever, he's not 100% and it looks a bit flat. And Kyrie is a little bit here or there. He's more like timely baskets.
Yeah.
That just enough to get over the thing, which is perfect for Luka in this, especially, and that's why they needed Kyrie Irving, because when Luka's feeling off, it all goes
Yeah,
to
he's
crap.
like, all right, my turn.
But they have the highest chat. I feel like they're playing themselves into form once again. But it all depends on, I don't know how serious this knee injury is.
That's right. No, that's exactly.
So that we have the tier list here, but if Anthony, Edwards, and Kat, they beat Luka, it's mainly because I don't know if I'm deviating from the path here, but it's because of a better team and the injury. Because who's gonna guard Luka?
Yeah.
Luka's unguardable. Kyrie's unguardable, bruh. Like you see, like when we're talking about this whole stretching out of their comfort zone, these guys love being stretched out of their comfort zone. Like Kyrie holding the ball
wants
for
that
so
challenge.
long.
Edwards is going to ban, which is going to be crazy because Edwards is athletically frokey. And I'm sure McDaniels will be on Luka. Just the length and the they'll put like 4 different people on Luka throughout the game. But I think it will be McDaniels first just because of the length and he can move. He's agile.
Luka's
I
got
think
a body.
that's it. Luke can
Steamroll.
take anyone at the end of the day. That step back, you can't
It's going to
You
be
almost
interesting.
can't guard the step.
That's right.
Like Lou Dort, like for me, it was still Lou Dort was a step backwards, and I thought that was the perfect specimen to put
Yeah.
on Luke.
On Luca, yeah.
But yeah, no, I was going to say the exact same thing. If you're thinking, again, you can't just...
McDaniels just
you can't-
has more height, though. That's what's
Yeah,
going to...
no, but I was going to say the same in terms of if you're just going to analyze the way Luca and even a little bit Kyrie, but more so Luca's been now, he's hurt. He's injured. So he goes there at number one and with Kyrie as well because we're going off
What we're saying.
not injured Luca. We're
Yep.
going for real Luca. And if somehow he gets healthy or he
Yep.
finds a way to play into a form of, which he sort of looks like some games he's doing,
Yeah.
finds a way to just play with his injuries and still be himself, yeah, they're
It's crazy.
they're clearly best.
It's crazy.
Let us know your top 5 in the comments below.
Who are you taking for the next 5 years?
Oh yeah. So out of these conference final duos, what would our rankings be for the next 5 years?
I think the same and just jot Boston down.
No way!
No,
wow!
that's a good shout,
That's how the video ends. Everybody's shut down because you see Tatum.
That's
He's
why I'm a Lakers
28,
fan,
27.
yeah.
Tatum's 27. No.
Kyrie
This is
age.
the prime age. That 27 to maybe end
32.
of 32. Wow! And he said, just drop the Celtics down.
Biggest thing for me here is Kyrie. Kyrie's 32, right? So that's curious. So the next 5 years.
Only 32, bro. AB for me, I've just seen the guy for ages. I feel
What's
like
Kat?
he's 35.
Kat's
Yeah,
gotta be
that's
our
the
age,
other
about
one.
20,
That's the
28.
other one.
I think 27, 28.
Yeah, he's 28.
26?
I think he's 28 on the cusp. Right on the cusp.
Yeah.
Cat age. He's 28.
28.
Yeah. I'm taking
Oh, but he's gonna be 29. But that's
for the next
still, Yeah.
for the next 5 years.
I think you
I'm
go
taking
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves.
Yeah,
And then would you still go Luka?
how good is Halliburton going to be, man? That's the thing.
We
How
don't
good is he
know.
gonna be?
We don't know.
Is he
Because
gonna-
Is it a fluke? Because
How
at the
good's he
end
going
of
to be?
It's he's been playing poor for too long. If you're out on the field, we have to judge you by that. Otherwise, stay at home.
Maybe-
He has to be a shot maker to reach a higher ceiling.
yeah,
He
yeah.
has to be like a catch the ball, opposition knows he's shooting.
Yeah, it should be like
And-
chaos.
Yeah.
And Luca brings that chaos every single time. It's like, oh, what do we have to do? We have to rotate bodies, blah, 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 all game long. So I'm taking Luca next.
Yeah, I think I can go with that. Luka's just unreal.
And then we just have that asterisk because Kyrie Irving.
You're always going
factor
to know how to
is,
dribble. You're never going to lose.
Yeah,
The dribble.
and then Celtics. Oh, faces.
Well, you heard it here first. But you reckon Siakam? Like
Yeah,
Siakam's
that's the
an
other
aging.
thing. How good is Siakam?
Siakam's an aging asset.
It's probably better than Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Watch this
Just
series.
because we have no idea how high Halliburton will reach.
Yeah, we can't.
I guess we're gonna
Should
go
Boston
Celtics.
lose any games this series?
Should Boston lose any?
Like,
Yeah,
it's, like
I was thinking
I know
about
it's very
that.
hard to sway.
Well, they've lost a game in both those other series just by not shooting well, and that's I hate them, and I not
We've
only
almost
hate them.
ranked the Pacers. Everyone's ranking the Pacers below any sort of ranking.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna get one. I feel like it's gonna
have
be
to get one.
I think it's gonna be
I
one.
hope they get 2 or 3.
I can see
think
it
just
being
for
a
a
sweep,
laugh.
but it's gonna be one.
You reckon sweep? No, I think Pacers are playing even better than what they once were.
Yeah,
I can see it being a 6-game series Celtics way though.
yeah. Hopefully,
I just want Pacers to get up at least just one game throughout the series, just so I can see the media just change.
Rip.
Oh, yeah, I just want to see scripts just flip, and everyone just starts shitting on
Yeah.
Boston.
all right. Well, that's the 5
Sorry,
years
Boston.
thing.
Easy.
Before we get on to the next thing, fellas, let's just have a quick moment here and let's discuss
Let's discuss.
what's going on and what's to come.
So Gobert goat? Because everybody hates Gobert.
Hey, I told you he was going to be dominant. Remember?
Nah,
Remember we said he was going to be dominant in the playoffs? I said Gobert.
But
Yeah, before the playoffs started.
But people hate too much, man, on Gobert. I don't like it. You keep feeding the guy's 7 foot plus for a reason and an absolute specimen. But you keep passing the ball, man. You take it.
Did you see that fadeaway?
Yeah.
Oh my god! When I saw that in, just like what Edwards and Kat
It's like,
said,
oh.
when I saw that in, I'm like, it's probably done.
It's probably there.
Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
that's what you're looking
if you're
for.
hitting that,
yeah.
that just deflates the opposite. Like, I'm sorry, that deflates.
Yeah.
Like, we play basketball.
That's a killer.
When someone
Yeah.
hits just
A
someone
stupid
who
shot.
who shouldn't be even attempting that shot hits a shot like that, you're just like, oh, pack your bags.
Shit. Here we go again.
It's like when Jokic hit that shot in AD last year. Like,
Yeah.
you just, yeah.
Yeah, when Draymond
over.
hits, it's the same. When Draymond hits 1 3, let alone 2 threes.
Yeah, when Draymond's
Yeah,
in threes, that's how you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game 7 up 20
Oh.
Yeah, never
in
heard.
the third quarter.
So wasn't the worst one like
This is the
up
worst.
10?
No,
Yeah,
11.
up 11.
At
This is the
halftime,
biggest
the biggest record
deficit.
in a the game 7 comeback record was a deficit of a margin of 11 points. They were down 15, so that's a new record. But then after 2 minutes of the third quarter, they were down 20, 38 to 58. And then they went on basically like a run to just win the game.
Mr. Malone?
Huh? Oh, what did he say?
asked him
He's like,
all.
I don't want to talk about it. Fuck off.
He's like, fucking stupid ass question.
Yeah.
For me, it was more about because Murray showed up 29 points. But how can you only
Yeah,
score like
35.
in the first half?
By
I don't know what he
third
had.
quarter, and then he hit like
But he
three
had
buckets
35
in
at
the
the end.
fourth.
He had 35
Yeah,
at the end.
but but early on it was like he had 29. I was like, Murray something.
Yeah.
And then it was just done.
Yeah, because Ant went on him. And Ant's a great defender.
Ant wrapped him up, and then
And then the Jokic thing. So Jokic had whatever,
So
a million
passive.
points. He had all his stats like normal.
Yeah,
0
but-
from 7 until he hit the two threes.
But just, he only rested 1 minute.
Yep.
He only rested 1 minute. You know what? I'm just going to say this. It might be just, I might be wrong, might be eye test. I saw a clip just randomly on social media before of him at the free throw line against Miami in the finals last year. It looked a bit thinner to me. I'm not going to start this whole discourse. Looked a bit thinner last year.
what do you mean? What do you mean? Look
Thinner, as in lighter, as in a bit lighter weight.
Oh,
He was gassed. I know he only played 1 minute, but this is game 7. That happens. Guys play full games in game 7.
yeah.
He was gassed. And when he kept taking the threes, did you guys see this? So he ended up 2 of 10 from 3.
Yeah. I saw that.
His first like 6 or 7 he missed.
7.
Yeah.
He was 0 from
And
7.
he was like and they kept saying the stats like for the whole playoffs he's been terrible from 3. He kept shooting them because
It's
he's
20%.
out of
He
gas,
needs.
and they had no other option.
And imagine
stagnant.
if no,
Super
but
stagnant.
but also imagine if LeBron done that. Would have been murdered, man.
Yeah, I know.
Burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
LeBron's
That's like
lost
every-
it.
yeah,
LeBron can't drive.
exactly.
LeBron can't get in the paint.
Exactly.
LeBron's
Where's
shooting
Skip
threes and he
Bayless?
can't shoot them, and he's hit 20% all series.
Exactly. So we're-
LeBron's not here anymore.
But people are more accepting of this Jokic kind of defeat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but-
it's so bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
When you're 3-time MVP, essentially, you know, going into this thing, there's no time for
That's
I
excuses.
amazing.
know.
Right.
I hold on, but I
It
know
needs to be burnt to crisp.
I know what you're saying, and
I like that.
I think
burn him
criticism
to
maybe
crisp.
can come in some criticism can come in some conditioning. And yes, he was shut down by the defense, the best defense in the league. But he did have 34 points, 19
Yeah.
rebounds, 7 assists. This is the story of the day. There's 3 things that are the story of the day. Murray 35, Jokic 34. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr., and this is the whole series.
And this is what was
7 points.
Yes.
Aaron
7 points.
Aaron Gordon.
Whole series.
No, sorry. This
That
game.
game.
But he
Okay.
basically was doing that all series is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Aaron Gordon, 4 points. KCP, 5 points. Justin Holiday, 0 points, even though not many minutes. Jackson, 0 points, not many minutes. Christian Brown, 5 points. They got nothing. Essentially, from everyone bar Jokic and Murray,
Yeah.
they got 21 points.
Yeah.
That's it. From everyone
And-
that's
and-
not Murray and Jokic.
And this playoff has been a more team playoffs, even in the Celtics round. You know,
Yeah.
White stepping up. in this Mavs one, PJ Washington stepping up.
Yeah, man.
And,
Wow.
and the other guys, it shows like maybe you do need a little bit on the edges.
Yeah.
Against us, they did kill us. As in, like, Aaron Gordon had his 2 good games against us. Michael Porter had a good series against the Lakers. So they did play a lot of team ball.
And the Michael Porter thing, there's one thing I got to say to the Lakers fans. Timberwolves are better.
yeah.
By
And,
far.
and that they are and were the best defense in the NBA. That's what happened here.
Yeah.
The best defense in the NBA just clamped this Nuggets team, and especially in Game 7, they said they just aggressively doubling Jokic. Murray, again, some dud games, which really would have helped. And they're like, anyone else, make a shot.
Being 20 down, but that's still bizarre.
Yeah.
That's
but
so
they
bizarre.
it wasn't even like Ant only ended up with 16 points. He was 6 of 24. No one had a massive offensive game. Highest scorers were Towns 23 and McDaniels 23.
That's crazy.
Which is awesome. But they won this game from defense, just absolutely clamping the
I
Nuggets.
love it.
And offensive rebounds. There's your Rudy guy. And Jokic a bit gassed as well.
I'm
He's
just
normally good at
surprised because
protecting the boards.
what's his name?
Nas
The guy,
Reed.
the guy with
Nas
dreads.
Reed.
Well, I don't know why I'm having a mind.
Jokic.
glitch. No,
Daniels.
no,
Which
dreads on
Nas Reed.
on the Nuggets.
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon. He's supposed to be a beast in there, but he didn't really show up.
He didn't look
Yeah.
big enough
Yeah.
against the Timberwolves.
It was
It's
weird.
the roaming it's the roaming Gobert. They worked it out. Everything just got they just worked them out.
MPJ. Remember the stats that I was saying when he scores
Yes.
20 points and more, it's over for
I'll
everybody.
be honest. So when we did weakest links, playoff teams' weakest links, when you hit us with MPJ, I think most people in the comments and even myself, I was like trying to work out where you're coming from. But what you were saying is he might not be necessarily the weakest link. He's the swing player in terms of like if he has a great game, they'll probably win. If he has a shit game, they're vulnerable.
Very.
They need a couple games against the Lakers. He just caught fire. Sort
He
of
killed
thing.
us. Yeah. He honestly deflated us.
if he's
as a
not
team.
making shot, what else is he doing?
Yeah, no, nothing.
Jason
Nothing.
Tatum.
Literally,
Nothing.
he literally does nothing else.
The D-Lo for Nuggets.
But you can. The thing is, as well, you can argue that like they just have the defenders, like these Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Jaden McDaniels, and all these type of guys. They're just. But here is where. So there's so much to say. Ant's amazing. All those sort of things. But I was saying, and I'll continue to say, I'm very scared that the Nuggets were the only team that will have enough pedigree to beat the Celtics. I really don't want the Celtics to win the title. And you know what? I may not have said it yet, but the matchups as well. I'm so scared that if the Timberwolves, for example, even the Mavs face the Celtics, I'm scared of who's matching up with who.
Nah.
I don't think so.
Nah.
Nah,
The
but
Timberwolves
nah.
have the size.
Exactly.
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
And also Celtics
As
are
in
so
too much
massive.
They're
size.
too big.
As in playing
Celtics are 5 out.
Rudy, who's going to guard Cat?
Nah, they're
On the
fast.
Celtics,
They're
tell me.
fast. They're
Well,
fast.
they can go Horford. They
Okay.
can,
Who
right?
guards Gobert? If he's in the
Who guards Gobert? Like Porzingis.
No, Porzingis is out, and Porzingis.
No, but by then he might be back.
They said what's it called? Giannis was
and-
nowhere near ready. I don't-
Porzingis.
No, because Giannis and Porzingis have the same similar injury.
Oh, right. Well,
They were
but we
basically
still got
saying-
another 2 weeks. Oh, yeah. If Porzingis is out, then anyone's got a good chance.
Okay,
Because they're down.
Porzingis is in. Then what?
Porzingis is in, man. I'm like, that's scary.
Yeah, Porzingis I thought was
If
a swing
Porzingis
at
is
the
in,
start of the season.
especially the Timberwolves, the Celtics are a bit too small ball for them. I think the small ball would overcome.
I think it works out brilliantly because what Miami Heat exposed the Celtics last year, Wolves will expose them this year with the defense.
But the Miami Heat are tiny.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's a similar defense won us against the Celtics.
But what we
Wolves are
just
even
saw-
better. They're
No,
longer.
No, but this is what
And
I'm saying.
Nah, they can. They can turn them up.
You can't. They're gonna want to play Rudy, right? This is what I'm saying.
Nobody on the Celtics will be able to dribble. It'll be suffocating. They don't have a dribble.
But they don't always need that, really. I don't know. I don't know, man.
We got a series
We
if they make
We
it
gotta
through.
see that. So
Hey,
Mavs, I
Celtics
can
got to
say.
beat the Pacers, yeah.
Celtics will get through.
They got to beat the Pacers.
And then if
Yeah,
the
let's
Mavs,
not go
if
too
the,
ahead.
if the Mavs get through,
It's just Luka Magic is what we're betting on.
I just am, I just can't help but feel like the Mavs. It feels a bit scary, the Mavs getting through against the Celtics,
Yes.
because if Luka's not 100%, this PJ Washington, he's something like 28, 29% from three. You never know when he's gonna
go back down.
go back down. Same as Derek Jones Jr. He was a big swing player in this series. When is he going to go back down? If he does, I'm scared. I'm very scared that the Nuggets were the team to beat the Celtics, and now the Celtics have got it. It doesn't feel like that. I get it. But the Timberwolves are so perfectly built as Nugget stoppers. Aaron Gordon, MPJ, whatever, but Aaron Gordon and Jokic are massive bodies. The Timberwolves' massive bodies are set up for exactly them.
They don't,
But if you had a 5-out team like the Celtics,
They got Nas Reed,
yeah, Nas Reed.
They got Nas Reed.
he's a massive body as well.
but he plays like a guard.
Celtics will mangle him as well.
No, they won't.
I'm telling you,
Nathan,
Nas
you got it
Reed-
all wrong, man. You got
guys
it all
are
wrong.
Thinking that he's like 3 feet
Nas
short.
Reed is better than Al Horford and Christos Porzingis.
Yeah, this
Straight out.
Hey,
Don't even argue.
this
Don't argue.
he's better than
He
Horford.
shoots better than both of them.
Yeah.
Defends better than
But I-
both of them. And he dribbles and agile better than both of them. Guaranteed to the ring.
and on
But
top of
it's-
that,
Tell me fucking,
What
tell
is-
me not.
yeah, on top of that, I'm more scared for the Wolves against the Mavs because of the Kyrie Magic and the Luka.
But that's what I'm saying.
just scared of
That's
Mavs
partially
because
what
of
I'm
Kyrie
saying.
and Luka.
Celtics don't have that aggressiveness. Celtics do not have that
Okay,
aggressiveness.
that's fine. That's fine. But I'm just saying, like what you're saying with Nas Reed, right? I'm talking about mainly when the Wolves have to defend. Nas Reed will have to constantly be running out to help.
No,
Al
he can
Horford
play.
will be on the perimeter.
Al Horford's slow
It's just pop and pop.
Nah, they can play Rover. He can play in the perimeter, but
Yeah,
that
but
doesn't hurt him.
MPJ. That's an MPJ equivalent. Nah, it'll be fine.
all right. I hope so. I hope so, man. I hope I'm wrong.
It's gonna be mixed meat.
It's going to be
4-0,
Pacers and Wolves
4-1.
anyways.
Huh?
It's going to be Pacers and Wolves anyways. Tyrese Halliburton's
All
going
right,
to
but
shock
anyway,
the world.
just quickly, predictions on the actual series, the conference finals.
Pacers 4-3.
All right, so Boston,
Boston in
whatever.
6
Yeah, Boston, whatever. The other one, I'm so torn. I have no idea.
because of the factors of is Luka healing, and yeah, that's my only thing.
It's more just the greatness on Dallas. You just can't bet against.
I don't know who's guarding Luka. I really, really don't know because Lou Dort really tried, but
Kitty
then
Cat could guard him.
yeah, but Kitty Cat gonna get in foul trouble.
Too
like
small.
Cat. is-
Sorry, too big. Sorry,
No,
it's too big.
Cat can do it, but
Nah.
he'll get himself into foul
Yeah,
trouble.
Luca
Yeah,
will,
right,
will-
exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
Luka
saying.
will
He's too
dort
big.
him.
Jamal Murray, Jamal Murray doesn't look for fouls. He doesn't foul bait like that. That's another thing. So the Wolves might be in foul trouble out here too. Nas Reed, everybody.
And that I'll say it again. This is what we're saying. The Mavs probably okay.
The Mavs are a harder matchup for the Wolves than the Cavs are.
Let's
than
take out the
Wolves are for
Pacers. Let's take out the Pacers. The Mavs have maybe the highest ceiling and the
highest
lowest
ceiling.
floor.
Yeah, yeah.
You just don't know what the role players are going to do, and you don't know about Luka and even Luka and Kyrie. I'm scared, man. Just please, these teams, man. How good's PJ?
PJ, man.
Arguably,
One of the best
the best
trades.
role player acquisitions
Yep.
you've ever seen with Gafford.
Gafford, yep.
Technically Lively, Derek Jones Jr. and
I didn't know OKC
PJ
had
Washington.
Lively like at first. They drafted.
Dallas.
No, OKC drafted Lively and then traded to Dallas.
Oh,
Yeah, he actually was in OKC to begin at the very start, and then went to Dallas. That's all these memes came out of. OKC. What if Derek Lively stayed at OKC? They had him.
That's
At a
crazy.
pick. I'm pretty sure.
I.
That's what they said after the game.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Because I
crazy.
thought the pick that the Mavs got via tanking last year turned into Derek Lively. Maybe it was via trade.
I think
Anyway.
that's why I tried.
All right, that's it. Very exciting. I'm with you guys. I want them to get beaten, the Celtics, but
I don't want to win.
I'm scared, man.
I would
I'm
not
so
like
scared,
the Celtics
man.
to win.
So scared. All right.
Because to be honest, it validates everything against the Tatum thing as well.
Nah,
I don't
it's
really
a
care,
scam.
bro.
I still think it's a scam.
Bro, if they win the title, man, it's what I'm saying. It's their team. It's
not
the team,
it's
man.
not like a person took it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying he won't have a big game and he won't step up and all these sort of things, but look at the team around him.
Missoula, will you be fired if he doesn't win it all?
Well, I don't know.
Like if you put Edwards, topped Edwards for Tatum,
yeah.
you beat.
Yeah, and like you tweaked it all perfectly. Yeah. Imagine that.
Like Edwards.
Imagine Jokic on that team.
Edwards has proved that he closes out games and he hits shots.
Also, I want to say,
It's crazy. It's crazy. I love seeing
middle
it.
of this year, we did every team's players around their, but like not including their best player
Yep,
tier
I
list.
remember
And
that.
I was begging you guys to drop the Nuggets players around Jokic. A bit of vindication here.
They're out anyway.
He's the guy that unlocks them. All right. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm excited.
GG.
That's it. All right. Well, we're going to get on to the next thing. Can you guess the top 5 MVPs of recent times according to Give Me Sport? All right, fellas. Shall we? Before we start guessing, shall we start? All right. So we got a lot of MVPs to even think of, and then
Yep.
we can think of rankings
For sure.
and throw out our guesses.
Mhm.
So Jokic,
Jokic.
Embiid,
Yep.
Giannis.
Yep.
Was it Westbrook?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Westbrook,
definitely. In the last 10
Harden.
years.
Yeah.
Harden.
Yeah, Westbrook and Harden did like a
Yeah,
1 and
yeah.
1. Steph,
Correct.
KD.
Yeah. Correct.
So that's 7 guys.
With LeBron,
He won it.
he has to be.
Yeah.
Like I don't know because he gets overlooked. He's been so good for so long.
Yeah. So this is the last 10 MV. So is it? We've been read out here that it's the last ranking the last 10 MVPs for the short video. It's only going to be 5. So that's LeBron. So that's 8 because there's double winners and things like that. I think there's those. Are we going to just say what other winners were there? So before KD, now we're starting to get into realms that I didn't know much about.
Kobe. Steve Nash.
Kobe won
Steve Nash
2008.
stole Kobe's.
Yeah, but that's while
too
ago.
far.
Long
That is
ago.
gone.
But maybe.
But Kobe won 2008, I think, or 2011. One of those two.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's in there, and there's also Derrick Rose of 2010.
Okay, so that should be in there.
I'm happy to
Did
start.
Nowitzki get one?
No, I think it
feel-
was. I think it was.
I feel like he did, but maybe was it?
Wasn't it 20?
it
Was it
fine?
2011? That
Is that a final?
I don't know, but I'm ready to start rolling.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, in the top
Kawhi.
5, he never won an MVP.
Okay, just making sure.
In the top 5, first guess.
LeBron. In the top 5.
No, let's hold it. Let's hold LeBron just in case it's
Okay.
number 1. Just in case. Because he's pretty good, LeBron.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go Russell Westbrook.
No.
Number
Boy.
3. What?
That no. He
Average
was
a
a beast.
triple-double.
He was a beast. He was a beast. He was a beast.
At that
He was
game
a
winner.
beast.
Respect it.
I just.
So this is like the
Yeah.
best MVP season. that
Yeah, okay. So best MVP
Okay,
season.
best MVP season.
I
That was Hall of Fame season.
I wonder if the inflated stats of today are going to rise up. But Westbrook,
No, I don't think so.
because like
Because
Giannis
it was
and
Russell Westbrook was here above the competition, whereas the inflated stats is like kind of gets saturated
yeah. All right, I'm feeling like one of the Steph seasons is going to be there.
for sure because top shooter of all time. So yeah,
Those 2 seasons.
he'll have.
Let's go Steph Curry.
Curry?
Yeah.
Number 2.
Okay,
2.
number
Fuck.
2. So we need to get 4 and 5.
Okay.
What do we got, Rise?
I'm thinking.
Happy for you to take a swing.
Kevin Durant.
You want to go KD's MVP?
Let's go KD.
KD.
Just out 6.
Wow.
Number 6. So
Okay.
2014.
2014. So that Steph one, is it just like giving you 1 year?
Yep.
All right.
2015.
Okay.
Do you want me to add that?
The year after.
Yeah, just say it to us. Yeah. So the Westbrook, he only won the 1 MVP, which was 2017.
17.
Yeah. So they've gone with.
Okay.
So can
So
I
that means
ask?
James Harden for sure. That was 2 years of MVP, but like at least one of them. You know, his high usage rate.
Was his
He was-
MVP
he was-
season better than Steph's? Nah, he's not coming.
Well, Steph was third.
second.
Second.
No, but but we still we're missing first 4 and 5.
Yeah.
4 and 5. Harden has to be 4 and 5.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's go. James Harden, 2018.
James Harden. 7.
Okay.
Okay, damn. Who had it?
Yeah, 2018.
So it has
It's
to
got to
be
be
Embiid.
Jokic.
I just feel like the Jokic was like sort of boring.
No. Whoa.
No,
Oh.
it's because the manner of how he
Chop the mic.
plays. It's the manner of how he plays, not necessarily.
I know what you mean,
Yeah,
but
not
like it
necessarily.
depends on who you ask. If you
Yeah.
ask some guys, they're like Jokic is one of the best ever. You ask the other guys, like me a year ago, it's like it's boring, blah
Yeah,
bullshit.
I appreciate 100%, but it's not like something.
I want to try it because
we're going
so
Jokic.
advanced stats. He's like the best player
best
ever.
player. Ever.
All right,
Okay,
let's
it's
go. One of the Jokic years,
Number 5, 2020.
Okay.
2022.
Yep.
22.
Yep.
Okay, he was
Huge.
crazy that year.
And then Embiid last year. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Nah, if Jokic, let's get into the brains. If Jokic is number 5, like Embiid was great last year, but
But he's also
He-
the person's also appreciating the Russell Westbrook and the Stephen Curry.
yeah, but I
and
think
that.
even
Jokic,
last year.
Westbrook,
So we got
Curry.
Jokic 5, Curry 2, Westbrook 3, and we don't have 4, yeah, or 1. Let's go LeBron.
He's got
Let's
to be.
go LeBron 1. LeBron James.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Easy.
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, he was insane
Dominant.
those 2 years in Miami. All right. Now, number 4.
So are we gonna go Rose?
Oh.
Or are we gonna go Embiid? Or you don't reckon this Embiid?
I think Embiid's like 8th.
I feel like.
Okay.
Remember how everyone talks about that season last season? Everyone hates it.
Yeah, because at the end of the season,
I forgot
Jokic
about
didn't
Derrick
even
Rose.
try.
That
So
guy's
let's-
a lot.
I'm happy to go, Rose.
Yeah, let's.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Number 10.
Oh.
Nah, it needs more respect. Rose needs more respect.
I'm thinking Giannis.
Dominance.
So KD we already said, and he was
7.
7 or something like that. 6. I'm thinking Giannis. One of the Giannis seasons.
Okay.
He was just unstoppable. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Number 8, 2020.
Who are we missing?
You want to say? All right, let's go. Embiid.
Embiid. Number 4.
Ah.
Man, out here beating around the
No,
bush, man.
sorry,
Really
sorry,
extending this
sorry.
video for no reason.
I honestly thought they wouldn't have it that high. All right, so number 1 we had LeBron's 2013. Number 2 Steph Curry's 2015. Number 3 we had Westbrook's 2017.
That's great.
Number 4 Embiid's 2023.
Yeah, that leaves a stain in my mouth.
Wow.
It should be
Interesting.
replaced
And
with
number
Derrick Rose.
5 was Jokic's 2022. Wow. All right. So let's just quickly finish them off. So what was the other ones we said?
Then you named Kevin Durant, number 6, 2014 season.
Yep.
Then you had James Harden, number 7, 2018 season.
We had number 8 as well.
Yep. Number 8, Giannis,
Yep.
2020.
And we had Rose at 10.
Rose at 10.
We haven't said 9.
Do you want to guess 9?
Nah.
9.
Well, who's the other ones?
Who's the other one?
So,
Since 2014.
so 2014 was KD, 13 was LeBron, 12 was LeBron, wasn't it? I think.
So another LeBron.
Was Kobe 2011? Was he in this? Or is 2008 or 2011, I'm thinking Kobe.
It's 08. This is the trick one.
And it's number 9.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant, 08. I knew it was either 2011, 2011, I think Dirk won it.
2011.
I think he won it.
I know. I remember he won it.
Or was-
I don't remember
They
what
won the
it
championship.
They won the
I think he might have won the MVP. I think he won
Miami.
one MVP, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So did Kobe. Crazy. Kobe only won one MVP, 2008. Lost to the Celtics in the finals.
Yeah, I don't know what they did it like that.
Then beat him back to back.
Yeah. No, I think because technically Kobe might actually be, of the last 10 MVPs, Kobe, because of all the doubles, we have to go all the way back to 2008. Yeah. All right.
Gotcha.
Ready, guys, to get on to the next thing?
Yep.
All right. What is the next thing?
Next thing is most 40-plus point playoff games by a player in the last 10 years.
Okay. All right. I'll hit this intro.
This is literal.
I read this.
All right. Can you guess the top 5 players with the most 40-point playoff games of the last 10 years? All right. Now, let's save old mate, that who's got the most minutes and the most numbers of everything of all time.
Everything, yeah.
We'll save him
Let's save him.
because surely he's number one. Let's go a little bit like saucy. James Harden? James Harden. Where is he?
Where
Top
is he?
5.
Number 2. With
Damn.
Okay.
11.
He does numbers.
With
That's
11,
all he
40
does.
plus
He
games.
does. That's all he does. Numbers.
Is it too soon to
Oh,
question?
he had 11. He's had 11 last 10 years. Wow.
Is it too soon for Luka Doncic to fit in there?
No, because he's had 2
I
conference
feel
finals.
like he's had some pretty. Is Luka in there?
I don't reckon he'll be in the 5.
Just out at 6.
Wow. That's good, though.
8.
Good shout. With 8.
Okay.
Cheech. 40 point in the last 10 years.
we have to save Stephen Curry, no?
Yeah, with Steph. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Steph.
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 Yeah.
Number 9.
Whoa, no one
Because
near
teamwork makes the dream work.
teamwork, right?
Whoa.
So would it be Clay then? Because he's not like passing the ball,
No.
shoot it.
No,
Nah.
I don't think he's had enough
one.
of that.
Even if he has, it doesn't work like that. You're
KD?
still gonna have your guys.
Nah, I think too much of a team player.
It might be though. Let's be real. It's KD.
KD, but then would you say Russell Westbrook?
Yeah, we
Nah,
could.
but first round exit kind of guy. Not
40
much.
plus.
I reckon we can go both of them. Let's go KD.
KD.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Number
Okay.
3.
With 9.
Okay. So we got Harden 11, KD 9, 2 and 3. Did we have
Come down the list nicely.
4 or 5 yet?
No.
Okay. Russell Westbrook.
Ross?
Yep.
No, hasn't made the top 10.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
We said James Harden. We said.
So 9.
Dwayne Wade or
I was thinking D Wade.
This is 40 plus.
Mm.
Got 40 on the nose.
Scary to do
40
D Wade.
plus. How about Donovan Mitchell?
No, but it would count 40 on the nose.
Like, yeah, 40 plus. Like,
Yeah.
If you're gonna, but you're thinking, like, just think of big games. So
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say?
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he and Murray have got a few. Murray
then
might be.
Booker.
What
in
about Devin Booker?
And then Booker as well.
Let's go Mitchell first. Donovan Mitchell.
he's not in here.
That's
Okay,
scary.
In the top
that's
10.
crazy. So Booker then.
Devin Booker.
Booker, he's at 4
Wow.
with 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not expecting
Yeah.
that at all.
No. That's what he
I
does.
was thinking of it.
Wow. Jamal Murray then, if Devin Booker's there.
No way. Oh,
You going
Jamal Murray.
locking in Jamal?
Yeah.
10,
yeah.
5.
He's a 30 kind of
Did
guy.
Jimmy get a few 40 plus points?
He's got a
We
couple.
can try
but-
him.
Where's Jimmy? Is he on
Jimmy
the list?
Butler.
Butler, he makes
7?
he makes the 5, fellas. That's 8.
He's number 5.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Hey, playoff Jimmy.
Wow.
All right, so we
And
just
then-
don't have number 1, which is LeBron James.
Correct? Yeah, he's got
LeBron.
17.
17.
Wow.
Late.
And that's just in the last 10 years.
Nah, man.
He had another 50 years before. that.
Dude. Kidding me, man. Like, you saw the Nuggets cry about, oh, it's hard to have, like, this target on your back all season, bro. You barely done it.
He's
You
had it
barely
since he
scratched
entered
it.
the league.
Yeah, man.
So LeBron 1, Harden 2, Curry was like 3. What was 4?
Sorry. LeBron, Harden, Durant,
Durant.
Booker,
Okay.
Butler.
Oh, Butler, yep. And then
Jimmy cracks it.
what else did we guess?
Crazy.
Then you guessed after the top 5, there was Doncic.
Doncic
6.
at 6, yeah.
Yep.
And then
Giannis. Then Giannis.
Okay, yeah, we.
I don't think we guessed Giannis,
Nah,
but
we
no,
didn't.
let's read them off. Giannis,
Yep.
and then who?
And then Jalen Brunson.
Oh,
wow.
What are we thinking?
He's coming up.
He scored
Already.
like 10 of them. This,
Coming. Yeah, Luka and Brunson ready to take
yeah,
over.
Brunson had like 5 of them this playoffs, or 4 of them. Something. He had like 3 or 4 in a row. All right.
And then Steph Curry.
Yeah. Wow.
And then Jamal.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Like, at least he would be
Yeah,
higher than
no, that's
Brunson
right.
Like that.
Team player. That's it. All right. Well, that's it for this week's show, boys. conference finals.
Conference finals.
Let's go.
And we'll talk
Wolves
to you.
in 6.
We'll talk to you next week.